All right, well, here's the drift trike. I was going through the electrical system and I was cleaning up wires and my charging system. Just trying to clean some stuff up, and then I found a bunch of, I don't know, like bad connections and broken wires. So I went through and I plumbed all that up and cleaned everything up. And then I was digging for a starter for another project, and I found this dashboard that came stock with this drift trike. So I wired it up. I wired up a tack. I used the voltage regulator to get a signal here. I may have to step it down, but it works. I'm going to try to get the cooling sensor to work. And then I have a mechanical speedo that's coming so I can have a speedometer. But I also noticed that I've been having problems with the starter, and I have to get out and I have to pull start it. So I did some tests, and that starter is actually worn out. Who knows how old it is. So I bought a 12 volt starter to go with it. I believe that is a 24 volt starter, which is probably why I was having issues, but I probably fried it. So I got a 12 volt starter, so I'm going to install that. So let's take the electrical off. So my signal wire that comes from the relay. And then a 13 millimeter for these electrical cables. I think the starter itself is a 15 mil. It's just 2 bolts. We got the starter out. Let's compare the two and make sure they're the same. They got the same number of teeth. All right, looks like they're both 8-tooth starters inside of there. It looks like they both have the same patterns. Now on the solenoids are different. So my trigger wire is up there at the top. And then on this one, my trigger wire for the starter is over on the side. I don't think that'll make much of a difference. They both work the same. But out with the old and in with the new. So let's hook it up. Then I'll hold the decompression release and I'll start it to see if it starts. Let me hook up the battery real quick. Lose connection here for testing purposes. Well, looks like it spins and spins fast enough. So that's good. So let me check all my connections, make sure everything's tight. All right, I was saying I got a signal on my tack here. So let's see what it does when it's spinning over. I think it's too high. I'm gonna have to step it down, but we'll see. I gotta hit the decompression release. Put my foot there, stop it from coming up. And then we'll watch that as it spins over, and it should give me a signal. Yep. Yep, looks like it's too high. I also changed the, I had a thumb throttle here. I also changed that to a twist grip. That's the all aluminum twist grip, and I was pretty happy with it. I had to go in here and clean up all of the rough machining, but it's all one piece, and it works pretty good. It snaps back. But I've had problems before where throttles stick, so I'm going to jack this thing up and put it on jack stands to make sure it doesn't run away, because it can get stuck. Well, it looks like the drift trike is running and operating as it should. I still need to work on my gauges, and I'm not done with it yet. This is just a test drive. I owe it a nice wide open space to rip it, so that's to come. But this concludes my video. Thanks for watching.